Greetings, brothers and sisters, in the Lord Jesus Christ. We hope that you are doing well by God's grace. I would like to address a few things, but the first one is I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your prayers and your support. And especially in the past few days, many of you have not seen any videos coming from us, Amazing Word Ministries YouTube channel, and some were concerned if this had something to do with censorship and or maybe my health. I was dealing with some issues with our equipments, more specifically with the sound. We've had some old equipments that we were using, and this was just a matter of time for us to change them, but by the grace of God we are in the process right now of changing them. As a matter of fact, this video that I am making right now, you could probably hear a much better sound coming out of it. So we give God all the honors and praise and glory for providing and for using his people to support the ministry. We want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for your support, for your prayers. Also, I would like to address the events, the upcoming events this coming Sabbath 1st, May 1st, 2021 in Dallas, Texas. I promised that I would share a little bit more information. So the meetings will start at 9:30 a.m. and we will have a lunch prepared for everybody. That is a plant-based lunch. We will also have a light supper in the evening, late afternoon. But if you have a favorite plant-based meal that is healthy and tastes good, again, it has to be plant-based, you are more than welcome to share that with us. And please make sure that it does not have any harmful ingredients. Please make sure that it does not have dairy. Please make sure that it does not have vinegar, because if I try that, I am allergic to vinegar. It will give me a headache. Vinegar is not good for you, by the way, because it destroys your bones little by little. We are also looking at, based on request as well, some baptism after lunch service, or the lunch meal, I should say. And also, because the series, the meetings, will be focusing a lot on lifting up the standard, as we read in Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19, it says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." If you read this passage carefully, and then you go into Isaiah chapter 60, this is talking also about aggressive evangelism. So in the afternoon, after the lunch is served, we have a coordinator. We are going to take some of you out to the community, to go door to door, to pass out literature. I believe that we are living at a time very similar to the time that the disciples started this movement under the leadership of Jesus Christ, of course, started this movement that went rapidly throughout the whole world like wildfire. I believe this is what God is doing. While the organized church is sleeping and putting the majority to sleep, we must, as a people, lift up the standard of Jesus Christ. Like the song says, lift up the trumpet, loud let it ring. Jesus is coming again. Lift up the trumpet, not lowering it, but not giving it an uncertain sound, but to lift it up and prepare the way of the Lord. Make his path straight. So once again, you are invited to join us, to fellowship with us, to spend a whole day of revival and reformation as we are called to lift up the standard, to lift up the bloodstained banner of Jesus Christ, and to do aggressive evangelism. This is the goal of this ministry in light of the current events, to go by God's grace from one place after another, to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, to go from one state to another. By the way, one hour of our project is because we are traveling, going from one place to another, and we are trying to find another way of transportation instead of going or using airlines. And we would like to get an RV. And part of that, we will include the medical missionary work in that RV to take the health ministry, the healing ministry, as Christ did. Christ was an RV on his own. As he did with the disciples, they went from place to place and bring the health message to the people. So we are asking for your help and support with this project, this RV project, as we also will be using that from place to place to bring the third angel's message. We want the medical missionary worker, as Sister White says, to be connected wherever we go with the third angel's message. And that is the conviction, the idea that we believe that God has placed in our mind, in our heart, to do at this time. To take the gospel, to take the medical missionary work, the health message to the people. We plan on using this RV to wherever there's a call, wherever somebody needs our help with some health issues, and to answer the call and to take it there. We want to thank you once again for your support, and we are looking forward to see many of you this coming Sabbath here in Texas, and may God richly bless you.